whatever it may be. But I just wanted to go over a couple of little things that I've learned to try and help as best I can. And if you have questions, just say, hey, shut up, I have a question. You know.
Okay.
You always want to post. I know you're only on Instagram, but they say to post 3 to 5 times a day. Once about the product, once about the business, and then the others are lifestyle posts. The product and the business can be a before and after. In fact, I was watching last night Jocelyn Yates on YouTube. Was it Jocelyn Yates? Hold on, let me look. Yeah, and she doesn't cold message anybody. But when she went all the way down to when she first started, which is who I posted the picture of her and her husband. They just made the Millionaire Club. When she first started, almost every other picture she had posted was a before and after of a different product or the same product or whatever it may be. So she didn't really cold message. I haven't really cold messaged, but I think I sent you what my neighbors have a party going on or something, and I keep thinking it's my husband home. I think I sent you what it was that they talked about the other night. I didn't get to join that meeting because I was sick as a dog, but they had said you want to find 20 people. Go through your friends list, your followers, or people you follow, or whoever, who you think would look like they could do this job.
Okay.
It doesn't matter if they're shy. I know you're very shy and quiet. I know
Yes.
that. But that's the best part. You don't want a salesy person who's going to be like, you have to buy my product or I'm going to kill you. And you don't want someone who's going to just hound you 24/7 to say, okay, you need to join, you need to join, you need to join. Or buy my product, and so forth. What is your why? What is your story? Why did you join It Works? Do a post about that. I think they say like once a week or so. It don't have to be in detail every time. And I can send you some different things because one of the girls I watched the other day gave like a bunch of examples of what to post and stuff that you can use if it was you. Like, okay, my thing. My husband got hurt November 2015. We were in Iowa working, and he fell and broke his back. So we've been on workman's comp for the last, since then, so a year and a half maybe.
Yeah.
We get $700 a month. I mean a week, which is livable. Don't get me wrong. You can live on
No, because kids are expensive. I know that.
They are expensive, yes.
And groceries get expensive
But
after
the
a
good
while.
thing is, he's a boy, so he pees outside. 2, he loves being naked, so that's another plus. And
Most
3,
boys
he can
do.
pull ups. He's not on formula. He's not on baby food and all that other stuff. He eats what we eat. It is a little more expensive because since I've been pregnant, he's been on a health kick. The baby has. He only eats fruits and vegetables and meat, and he craves sushi. For some reason, he craves sushi. And he'll tell you, Mommy, sushi? Mommy, fish? And I'm like, oh, I guess I hate fish, but whatever, we'll go again. And then, the bills we're renting a house right now in Dallas. We're trying to fix it up so it's nicer. I mean, it's nice, but there's no space. There's no cabinets. So my nursery is my guest bedroom is my storage. So the boys that thank God it's another boy, they're going to share a room. Anyways, I knew my sister-in-law had done it, and I knew she had made money off of it. You're not going to be a millionaire in the first week or two. And I'm going to be honest with you. When I joined in June, I got 7 distributors on my team. You were one of them, and then there was a couple other people. Out of all the people that joined, you and what is their last name? I know it. It starts with the R. Spencer Rutherford. Actually, it was his wife that joined, but he's been doing it a lot for her. Y'all are the only 2 who have showed any interest at all. My sister Melissa joined, which actually Kayla and them are under her. But that doesn't. I needed one person to have people under them, and I didn't know how to move them around. And we thought my sister was going to do it. So my sister-in-law put them underneath her. So that boxed me for Ruby because I had 5 distributors, and I had 3 distributors, and one of my distributors had 2 distributors. So, which is the Ruby chart. I don't know if you've ever seen the Ruby chart. I don't have one printed out. I probably should have done that before I started this. But anyways, so I had distributors. So one of my distributors, most of them joined because it was $9.99. You get a box of wraps and defining gel for $10. That's a steal. So one of my customers, or one of my distributors, which was my husband's cousin, had bought something as well. So off of her product, I made 15% commission, and I made $7.50. Which I don't know what she bought. It could have just been something little. I don't remember what it was. But so then this past month when commissions came in, because I had my 4 loyal customers, I made, I don't remember how much. It was $30-something. So it had tripled or quadrupled, but it still wasn't $1 million.
Yeah.
But I also I hadn't made Ruby yet because my distributors and I did not have a group volume of 400. Each one of us, to be commission qualified, we have to have an auto shipment that runs out each month of 80, or with all of our loyal customers, it has to be 150. Last month, mine was 149.
Oh my goodness.
149. So I went and bought, what did I buy? The chocolate greens. They are delicious, by the way. Do not give them to your kid at night, or he will stay up all night. Because they do have energy in them, obviously. But anyways, so yeah, I didn't have $1 million my first 2 paychecks, but it had grown, and I saw the growth, and so I knew I could do this, and it did pump me up, even though it was only $30-something, plus the $7.50 from the last month, because it has to be, I think, $20 before you can get it. Whatever. But anyways, so what you want to do is you want to find your why, your story. That was a little bit of mine. Like I said, we're not broke, we're not dying, but a little extra income, especially with the baby on the way, would be nice, because they're talking about doing another surgery, so it could be another year or so before we actually are able to go back to work. He's able to go back to work. I did go back to work, and then I found out I was pregnant, and I couldn't handle the pregnancy because it was 10 times worse than my first one, and dealing with 20-something kids. So yeah, I had to quit. But anyways, I'm not sure the algorithm on Instagram. Again, you're only on Instagram. But I know 5 qualities you want to look for in a distributor. You want to look for self-motivation, someone who takes action and initiative, who's positive. Note they don't always have excuses. And if you need me to slow down, I know you're writing. Just tell me.
No, you're fine.
Okay. And someone who's not going to quit, because quitting's not an option. So they need consistency and patience. And you need to be okay, I'm telling you, you need to be this. This is what they said they needed to be and how we needed to be. You want to be those same qualities. You want to have those same qualities. So make sure you're always positive. Make sure you're not making an excuse. Make sure, I know I make plenty of excuses because I have a 2-year-old, but I don't need to. And it might be a while before they joined up. I don't know how long you looked at joining It Works or whatever.
For over a year, because I was skeptical about it.
And a lot of people are. And I'll get hold on, my husband's calling me.
Okay.
Hello? I'm in a meeting. What are you doing? He looks very comfortable. Yeah. Hey, ugly. Okay, well, I'm training someone, so let me call you later. Okay. Sorry.
No,
They're
you're
on
fine.
their way home from the lake. Where was I? Do you know where I was?
Yeah, you asked me like how long I thought about
Okay, yeah.
joining
I'll
Friday.
get to where they say, because someone, when they say that they're skeptical or whatever, they told you what to say. But I'll get there. Okay, so let me see. Yeah, you want to post. Lifestyle is just like a picture of me and Colt, or a picture of us playing outside or cooking dinner, just a normal picture. And it don't have to even say, like, sometimes I'll post, I know you don't watch TV, but
Yeah, I do.
huh?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, well, I'll post Colt in front of the TV and be like, this is my office today. Or I'll roll out of bed, because normally we sleep till 10 or 11 because he's up all night. And I'll roll over. I literally just waking up, and I'll act like I've been on there forever talking to people or whatever. You want to fake it until you make it, is what they say. I mean, you're not going to obviously fake that you're making $1,000 a week, but you want to have faith in yourself. So, post about the future. I just joined this awesome company. Dude, I should have took better notes, because now I'm like all over the place.
Yeah, so like when I like go get my nails redone, I can say thanks It Works for paying for it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I get them done like every 2 weeks.
Yeah. Yeah, mine need to be done back.
Yeah, so do mine.
Like tonight, Wes dyes my hair black, and it's horrible right now because you're not supposed to do it when you're pregnant, but I can't stand it any longer. The blonde roots are popping through so bad, and my in-laws don't even know I'm blonde. Well, they know now, but they didn't know for the longest time until Colt turned 1, and I did the biggest blondest move I could have ever done. But I'll get my hair done, and then afterwards I'll take a picture, because we do it at home. So it's obvious I'm not going to the salon to get it done.
Yeah.
But I'll just be like, thanks, It Works. Thanks to my awesome job or something. was able to get my hair done or something. And I'll put probably like chemical free, safe free for the baby, blah, 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 blah. But we all know good and well there was chemicals in it. You know. But you have those, I have people in my family who'll be like, you know, you're not supposed to die. Shut up. Okay.
Shut up, I already know.
I did it with my first one and he turned out somewhat okay. So it didn't kill him. He probably lost a few brain cells, but that could be from his dad too. Let's see. Always message people if they like your post, if they comment on your post, whatever. And one thing I saw last night that they said, even if it's just a regular post, like I know you posted a picture of you and some girls the other night. If someone liked it, be like, hey, just wanted to follow up on, or thanks for all the love on my page. Are you just being awesome, or are you interested in my business? Or are you interested in a product or whatever? And one person said that they said, like if someone likes like all of their business posts and their product posts, the befores and afters, they're like, hey girl, are you going to keep liking my post or join my team already? Or are you going to buy my product already? You know, but it's kind of like you're comical and you're funny about it.
Yeah.
But in reality, you're being dead serious. The algorithm for Instagram, I don't know the algorithm for Instagram, but this person, he's a double diamond, said that the F words, not the bad word, but the F words.
I seen him the other night. It was he said a lot of the F words.
Yeah, there's 9 of them. There's friends, family, faces, food, fur babies, fun, funny, fitness, and fashion. Those are the ones that get looked at more. So even if you posted a picture of a new dress you wanted or shoes you wanted, you can be like, can't wait till my commissions check comes in. Thanks to It Works, I have extra money to go shopping or something like that. Just something stupid. Or food, you know, thanks to It Works and my commissions check, I have extra money to go buy, you know, I don't know, just something random. You always want to bring It Works in. Then you can do, I know the black and white quotes get a lot of attention too. One of the girls that I follow or that I is on my team or on my sister-in-law's team says that she posts an inspirational quote in the morning and then around lunchtime you want to post a product. So between like 11:30 and 1 o'clock you want to post a product. Then around 5 to 7 you want to post something about the business. And then like 10 o'clock is another good time you could post about either or a why or whatever, any of them. Those are the times that the people are more on it. I know mainly Facebook, but that's when people are on their phone, period. So yeah. They could be checking their things. I know, okay, when you go to, I'm dying. When you go to Instagram and you hit this little button right here, the Explore, where you can search. These are people you follow or like or people that you have in common with. But from other people you like or follow. Like this girl here, I'll send you the people who are on Facebook that are on Instagram, that are in our upline or sideline, whatever the heck it's called. But so you can see their pages and kind of get an idea. I mean, you always have mine to look at too, but I know I don't do half the stuff they do. But go and, okay, let's see, where's the first one? Like today, there's a meeting in Houston. There was a boot camp or something in Houston. So Erica, this girl, is going to Houston. So she has 58 likes in 6 hours, which is, I don't know if that's good or not, but I would go to her likes. Obviously not, because she's already a distributor, so you don't want to follow anyone on her page because they're probably either already related with It Works or whatever. But if they have, like, these first few people have their faces, and you can tell, and there's names, like names that you can actually say, not like Bing Chong Chi Chong or whatever. But if their profile picture is like this, where is it? The shirt, right here. The shirt with the flag on it. I probably wouldn't follow that one because I really don't know if it's a real profile or whatever it may be.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll send you some of the other people to follow, like Jocelyn Rapp, Courtney Bohr, Erica Sudzik, people like that you can follow on there. But those are always good profiles to follow, and then go to their likes and follow the people in their likes. For some reason, I guess I followed somebody, and because when I went to my Explorer yesterday, it was nothing but sororities that had joined yesterday or whatever, and it was one in Georgia. So I just went and followed every last one of them until it wouldn't let me follow. And I got a lot of followers back. They say that you want to, some people say you leave your page private. So when you like, if their page isn't private, you can like their first 6 pictures and comment on one. So you're interacting. And then they're going to be curious, okay, who is this person? And they're going to want to go back. And then they see your page's profile, and so they're really curious, so they're going to request to follow you. Every once in a while, I'll turn mine off privacy. I mean, I'll turn mine on private. Like yesterday, I turned mine on private, especially since I did all those sorority girls. I wanted people to be interested, and I got a lot of people interested. I'll message you later. Let me see. What else? Let's see. Every time you sign a distributor or a loyal customer, I don't know if you've seen my pictures where I've kind of like put it in the top and it's kind of been faded out. Do you have an iPhone or a Android?
I have iPhone.
Okay, I have a list of different apps you'll want to get to do all the different things they tell you to do. Which I'm sure if you've seen some of the YouTube videos already, it tells you like Pick, Tap, Go, all these different things. I might even, well, I'll message you that because I'm recording this because somebody else wanted to do a thing, and in case I forget something, I can come back to this.
Okay, that's fine.
But message me later about my Facebook so I don't forget. You want to go to like, I know I told you this already, clothing boutiques. Because they either do or they don't have the money, or they might be trying to look better to get into their clothes or whatever. So say, where are you now, Minnesota?
Yeah.
Okay. Look on Google, boutiques in Minnesota. You're obviously not going to go to kid boutiques because you don't have kids, but go to clothing boutiques. Like if their pictures are in the last couple of hours or the first 3 days,
Mhm.
If they have a bunch of likes, open it, go through and do. Because 9 times out of 10, those are more people who are real than just fake profiles. Another thing, let me give you this list real fast of where all we are located in the world because we are global networking. And you can even look up restaurants or boutiques or tourist attractions that are over there in those places, and then add people from over there. Because if you get over there, 9 times out of 10, they really don't know nothing about the business or have ever heard of it, and you could boom like crazy. In fact, I have a friend who I met here in Fort Worth back in December or January, and I actually met her in person at Colt's second birthday party. Her and her little boy came over, and she was talking to my in-laws and them because my in-laws travel all the time, and they do like yearly cruises or whatever.
Mhm.
And she was from Europe, I think, or England. Well, I asked her the other day where she was from, and she said England, and I was like, oh, that's not on my list. So then I was like looking on Google, and I was like, where is England? And it was like in the United Kingdom or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it is.
Okay. And I was like, holy crap. Like, that's on our list. So I messaged her yesterday, and I was like, Marta, you have to go to all your friends and family over there and ask them if they've ever heard of It Works. I said, I'll give you a free wrap or 4 wraps. I don't care what it is. Whatever product you want, I'll give you something free if you can at least spread the word and let them know if they're interested in making more money or trying products that I would love to help them out. Because that's where we're located. And 9 times out of 10, I don't know how long we've been there, but they probably don't even know nothing about it. But we are in the US, obviously, Canada and Australia, the United Kingdom, Ireland, Belgium, Sweden, the Netherlands, France, Germany, Spain, Denmark, Finland, Norway, Switzerland, New Zealand, Italy, and Austria. So you can find places over there, add people random. But you get, if they follow you back, then, well, you could cold message them and be like, hey, I see you're in so and so. My business is over there. Have you ever heard of It Works? And either they have or they haven't, and they'll ask or whatever it may be. Let's see. If someone you've been talking to for a distributor, if they've been on the fence for a while, but they're just so skeptical to join, tell them to become a customer first. You know, ask some of your loyal customers once you actually get loyal customers, do they want to make a little extra money, especially if they've tried the products for 3 months, whether it's been the same product or a different product. Do the products worked, you want to make a little extra money and try selling some, whatever. I don't know if you have your wraps still, but you can use them as a personal reference, whether you wrap yourself or somebody else, do it before and after.
I still have them. I think my brother wants to try them.
I tried one. They say you're not supposed to when you're pregnant, but I just wanted to see because I have extra skin on my stomach to begin with. And even though I'm 5.5 months pregnant, it's not. I didn't think it was going to kill the kid. So I tried one last night. I saw a little difference, but then again, even if I would have done it more, I'm gonna have a stomach because I'm pregnant. So it wasn't like it was major. But I'll probably do. Well, my husband wants me to do one so he can have his 6-pack back. But you can even sell them for $25 a piece, and then bam, you make your $99 back. I know you only joined for $10, but if someone's signing up, you can say, hey, yeah, it's $99 to join, but you can make that back as soon as you get your kit by selling your wraps. There's 4 in there for $25 each. Bam, there's your $99. Or you can say, what is another thing? You can make it back real fast as soon as you don't have to wait for your kit to start selling and promoting. You can start selling and promoting and going on, and you want to get your 4 loyal customers like that. It is go to another thing they say to do is go to groups. You're not supposed to post them for sale pages or whatever. Sounds like there's a dog whining outside, but mine's under the couch. At least I hope so. They're not supposed to go on for sale and pages and stuff like that. I will say I did not know that at first, because one of the videos I'd watched on YouTube did say you could. And well, you're not on Facebook. Never mind, that's not for you. Always follow up. If they are interested or whatever, go 2 to 4 days and then say, hey, are you still interested in my product, or are you still interested in joining the company? If they say they have to wait till payday, like, okay, when's payday? That way I can put you on my schedule to follow back up. And, I only have 3 spots left, even though we all know the spots are BS. Or bull crap, I forgot. Sorry, excuse my language. But they don't know that.
Yeah.
And it puts some more urgency on. And, like, if you post one thing in the morning, like I have, or say Monday, I have 3 more VIP spots to fill, even though they're not VIP. They're all the same spot. You want it to sound like popular, like these are like awesome spots. I have 3 more on my team. This is what I'm looking for, blah, blah, blah. You can use stuff I've posted. You can use stuff other people have posted. We're one team, one mission. It's not a competition. We are able to share each other's things. Another thing, if you share someone's post, block out their name. So if you were to share one of my posts, block out my name. And if it's about so-and-so, 9 times out of 10, I already have erased their last name. But if their last name is in there, like if it's about me or whatever, you can leave my first name. Not if it's my Instagram thing. Cover that all up so no one comes to me. But say, like, I shared Jocelyn Yates' thing the other day. It just said Jocelyn. It didn't say Jocelyn Yates. Because they're going to be like, oh, well, she's prettier than her, or she's higher up than her. She knows what she's doing. I'm going to go to her instead of her.
Yeah.
And then they're not going to know that. So there goes your customer. If someone orders the wraps from you and that's their 3-month product, they don't have to get the same product each month.
Okay.
If that's what they got for the 3 months, be like, and they're interested and they want to keep doing them, because some people do them once a month, or that's what they get once a month and they use them all month long. Be like, for $40 more, all you have to do is sign up and you can become a distributor. You get a free thing of wraps, and you can make extra cash on the side. Would you like that? So you could suggest they could make more money. If you forget to follow up with somebody, I know I have several potentials that I lost track of on Facebook before I got organized, and I really hate myself for it. But I went and got a calendar, and so, for example, I know I needed to message my loyal customers. How was your first month of your product? You know, did you like it? Blah, blah. Have you noticed a difference yet? What did you order for the second month? Or whatever it may have been. Then I have a couple people who, like one of my loyal customers, she was going to sign up for the BOGO cleanse. And then by the time she finally got back with me, it was too late. Then she was going to sign up for the BOGO wraps. And then like the last day she said, something had come up. And she's like, I'm not able to do it, you know, but I do want something. So I checked back in with her a couple of days later, and I was like, hey, Deborah, you know, how's it going? You know, I know something had come up a couple of weeks ago or a couple of days ago. Are you ready to sign up now? And she was like, I just can't. She was like, I am still interested, but her two family members, like an uncle and a sister or something like that, had just both passed away within a couple of days of each other. So I said, okay, let me do this. I'll check back within a month or so. But I said, do you mind if I pray for you or something? You know, you don't want to just sound like you're a salesperson. You want to be their friend. So I said, let me pray. You know, can I pray for you? Not over the phone or anything. Just when I do my prayers, can I say a prayer for you? Even if I forget to pray for them, they don't know that.
Exactly.
Know? And I can just say, God, please touch Deborah, you know, now that I'm thinking about it. But then, okay, I know that yesterday I messaged several people. Did I ever get a reply back? Okay, no. If I didn't get a reply back, I'm going to put them for 4 days from now. You know, some people say 2 weeks, 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months. So if you messaged them on the 7th and they didn't reply, do it on the 9th. They didn't reply, do it on the 14th. If not, do it on the 14th 2 months later or something like that. I don't have time to keep playing games with these people.
Exactly.
So after 2 weeks, they're probably not interested. I'm not gonna, if they have been sounding very interested, they just haven't signed up. Like Deborah, for example, I'm not gonna take her off Facebook because she is interested. She's just having a hard time right now. But I check in with her every couple of days. Hey girl, how's it going? She's an older lady. And I'll be like, you know, I hope your day's going good. I know you've had a rough week or so, you know, keep your head up. Or I'll send her like an inspirational quote if I see something. If they're hesitant and you know, they say they're not a salesperson or whatever, like they can't do this, there are several things you can say. One, you want to do the feel, felt, found process. So I know exactly how you feel because before I started, I felt the exact same way. I'll read this again. I'm just going through it real fast. I never had a sales job in my life, but what I found is we have an amazing team of supporters that help you know what to do, what to say, so that you don't have to be a salesperson in this business. So you said feel, felt, and found. So again, I know exactly how you feel because before I started, did you already get that?
Okay, start over. Before I what?
I know exactly. If someone says they're not a salesperson and they can't do this, you want to do feel, felt, found. I know exactly how you feel. Because before I started, I'll write this in the comments too over here and you can screenshot it or take a picture. Because before I started, exactly how you feel. Because before I started, I felt the same way. I never had a sales job before in my life, which could be a lie because you probably have. What, not you, but someone in general. What I found is that we have an amazing team of supporters that help you know what to do, and what to say so that you don't have to be a salesperson in this business. You can hit the chat and go to it, and then you can take a picture of it or something. You don't have to write it down right then. Sorry, I'm so hungry. Another thing, I know Androids suck at this because I have one. But iPhones do a voice message. I don't know if Instagram will let you, or no, that's probably just a Facebook thing, but
I think Instagram will. I would have to try it though.
If someone's curious, send them a voice message. Let's see. Talk about their life. Gather information from their page. So when you send someone a message about being a distributor, be like, hey girl, use their name. So, hey Jade, I see you go to a lot of, okay, I don't know if you're Pentecostal or not anymore, but I see you go to a lot of youth conferences. You know, I think you'd be great at this business or be great at what I do or something like that. What is something like yesterday, the sorority girls? I messaged a couple of them and said, hey, so-and-so, congrats on your induction to the sorority, because God only knows I do not know what all the sororities are. And I was like, I think you'd be like the bomb at what I do. If you, would you be willing to make a little extra income or something like that? Always when you're going through Instagram, if it's people that you think that would be really interested or able to do the job or whatever, like their pictures. Go, if it's a new person that just joined your page, go to their page, like a couple of their pictures, and comment on one. They're going to usually comment back or go to your page and be like, oh, she sells It Works. I've been looking for someone who sells It Works. Or she has an awesome hair, skin, and nails product. I need that hair, skin, and nails product. So again, you want to post pictures. I know you don't have all of the products. I don't either. But there's some on Pinterest that you can use that it's not just black and green. You know, like there's the one I posted with the donuts with Fat Fighters. I did not take that, but no one knows that. And I just added something to it. You'll lose people and you'll gain people. The people you lose weren't your friends or supporters to begin with. 9 times out of 10 on Instagram, you're really not going to lose anybody. You want to stay personal. If someone commented on Instagram, or someone who likes a bunch of your product pictures, be like, comment back to them and be like, hey, can I ask you a question? And if they say yeah, then be like, okay, I sent you a message. And then you can, in the message, you can send them. That way it's not on Instagram where everyone can see, but they know, hey, she sent me a message. I need to go check my messages. Because for some reason, my phone does not say when I have a message unless I actually go to Instagram and if I look up in the top corner. Otherwise, I don't know if I have a message or not. So I'm not ignoring you. It just doesn't tell me I didn't get a message. Look at colleges, restaurants. College kids are really good to go for. On Facebook, which I'll get with Facebook with you later, you can go to, and it might even be on Instagram, I don't know, but hashtag caught in the adventure. And almost all of those are going to be people who have joined and have grown or their success stories or their why stories. I'm not sure exactly which ones all it is, but that's a good hashtag to go to. You always want to get 3 distributors and 4 loyal customers per month. And what someone said the other night, they showed how with just your loyal customers, how your paycheck increases each time. Let me see if I can find it. Okay. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, your first month. So April, this is the month they use. So let's say you join in June. So July is your real first month. You got 4 loyal customers. That equaled the commissions you made off them was $60. Just example. The next month, you have 8 loyal customers. 4 from June or July, and then 4 for August. So your commission check was $120. It doubled. Then your third month, which would be September, you'll have 12 customers. So you made $180. So you want to get your loyal customers. Even though you're making 15% off them, it's 10% commissions and 5% enrollment fee. So every time that you get a new customer, it's 15% basically. Always on your posts. Some of the examples they did for your whys could, or like your business posts, you could always share about where you're going or where you want to be. Sometimes be vulnerable. Make crap up if you don't know any. If you really don't have, like some people in that I follow, like Laura Kennedy, she's a really good one. She's I think like our top leader on our team, like my sister-in-law and so forth. In our upline, she's the one who's been doing the power hours, which is why I told you to do this video or get this app. She'll tell you in the videos. I don't think she really posts about it all over Facebook, but she just had a baby and they went to get formula and the card declined. And thankfully the people behind her bought the formula, or behind her husband bought the formula. But it was embarrassing. There was times like those. You're not going to have times like those probably. I can't even say even in our position that we've had times like that. But because we post all the time about going here and going there and going to eat here and going to eat there. But it ain't because of it works. It's just I might make it sound like it so people are interested, but it's not always it works. But my husband has been doing a little side jobs because he is a welder. I mean, he has a welding machine, but he is a welder. And he helps builds and remodels houses. He doesn't do the heavy labor stuff like he used to could because he's in a lot of pain, but it is a little extra money. Now, my husband is a good BSer. He can talk you into buying dog poop for $100,000, and you think it's like the next top thing. Like he's just good at talking to people. I am in a way. I'm not a shy person, but I'm not a pushy salesperson, and I can't just go up to somebody and be like, "Hey, you have to buy my products." Like I have the next best thing in life. You know, I can't. That's just not me. Always stay positive. It's not about you. It's about helping others. I'm just kind of flipping through and trying to see what I find because I keep trying to go back and forth. Stay personal. When you post, stay personal. You want to try to stay between, obviously the youngest you can go is 18. From 18 to 40, you know. Older than 40, they're not either going to be great at social media, or they're going to just be like, well, I don't know, I'm skeptical, or they're going to have a ton of health issues and they're not going to be able to do anything or whatever. Look at colleges in your area or areas you've been. We have land in West Virginia. We have 5 acres in the mountains. So I try to stay out in West Virginia. We have friends in New Jersey. I try to follow their friends. Stuff like that. You don't have to stay right here. You want your pictures to be, you want to give your Instagram a makeover. I'm not saying you have to. I'm not saying I'm talking about you. This is what this person said. You want to make it look nice, professional, bright. Make it reflect you. Not a lot of pictures with just you in makeup and all dolled up. Show your daily life as well. I can promise you can go to mine. I ain't in makeup in all of them. I ain't dolled up in all of them.
Me neither.
You're lucky if I get makeup on. Growing up Pentecostal, I'm just not used to wearing it. Here lately, my face, you cannot really tell in this camera thing, but it is really broken out from pregnancy. Makeup don't cover it, so it just makes it worse, so I don't really do it. If I know I'm going to do a live video or something and it's not of the kid, I'll try to put a little on. If I know we're going out somewhere nice, I'll try to put a little on with a nice outfit so I can take a nice picture. You want to have some like that, but they don't all have to be like that. Don't be fake. You want to be real so they get to know you. Pick Tap Go is a good iPhone filter thing, they said. They use this one on Pick Tap Go. You can use several different filters. The ones this person said she uses, her name is Alyssa, Alissa Bilyeu. But she uses Brightside, Crispy, and Contrast. And sometimes Foxfi, Fauxfi. Obviously, I don't know if she uses all 4 of them at once, and she might just start adding them until it looks good. I don't know. In your bio on Instagram, you want it to reflect you as well. Mine says use emojis. Emojis are a big thing, they said. It has my name, just my first name, then a mama/wife, and I have a little family emoji. Jesus, because I do still believe in Jesus. It has a little angel. A foodie. I wouldn't say I'm a fat cow and I eat food 24/7, because since I've been pregnant, I really don't, which is totally opposite of what I was with my first kid. But foodie is a big thing, they said. So I put foodie with a burrito, hamburger, and pizza. I do not eat any one of those. I put a 2 and a 6. Obviously, I'm 26. I am a coffee addict. I will admit that, with a coffee cup. And confidence. That was something I saw someone post, so I just put it on there with the little dancing emoji thingy-majigger. And then I put my Facebook URL, whatever it's called. There's no need to show you my pictures. You can always look at my pictures, and there's nothing about, I'm not hiding anything. Let's see. Alyssa Bilyeu said you only want like 2 or 3 lines, but then someone else said you don't want lines. You want just fast and simple, because they can see that even though your page is private, I think. I'm not sure. But that's what they see. Like, okay, she's interesting. Bam, I'll add her, or I'll follow her. Look up. Is your Instagram private?
Yes, I just changed it back to private. It wasn't private, and I just changed it back.
Okay, it does. Like I said, some say private, some say not. I know if it's private, hashtags don't do anything for you, but you can still look up hashtags like fur mom or boy mom or whatever, boy mum, anything with MUM. That's in England or wherever, I don't know. But those are good ones to look up. Well, obviously not for you because you're not a mom, but for me, I look up boy mom, boy mum. I am a fur mom of 2 ridiculous dogs. Fishing. We do a lot of fishing. I try not to as much as possible, but I do go sometimes. Pregnant, prego problems, stuff like that. Look up different hashtags. Even though you're not using the hashtags, you can go to them. Also, okay, let me show you this real fast. I have to use that. When you look up a hashtag, let me see, I'm trying to hash boy mom tags. Okay, I'm gonna hit the first one, and then it's gonna say top post and most recent. You're gonna want to go to the most recent, click it. He's actually adorable.
He was
Posted it 25 seconds ago. She has no likes on it yet, so I'm not going to worry about her. The next one was posted 53 seconds ago. Okay, obviously this is a popular, and no one has any likes yet. 3 minutes ago, 4 likes. It's really not worth my time because none of them look like they're even a real profile by their name or their picture. But you want to go to the most recent, not the top post, because that's going to just be millions of people have followed them, and they could be years old or days old. But you want to most recent, start at the first picture. Even when you look at restaurants and colleges and stuff, if they've posted within the last hour and they have a bunch of likes, those people are obviously active. You want active people on Instagram because that is, you want someone active, especially if they're going to be on your team. Let's see. Let's see. When you get a new team member, whether it's a distributor or a loyal, post their picture, welcome to the team, or take in your email, because it'll send you an email saying, hey, here's a new distributor, congratulations, whatever. Screenshot that and then downsize it, and then what I use Watermark, but there's another app. When I find it going through my notes, I'll give you that. But that's a good one to make it look like. And I've even posted, I posted one with the snow cone the other day. I didn't even get a distributor that day, or a customer. That was actually when my husband joined up as a customer, and I just used it. But there was no date on it, no timestamp, and no name, so no one knows. So make it look like your team's growing. I'll send you one if you don't have one yet.
No, I don't have one yet.
Just bullcrap, people. It ain't. It's lying in a way, I guess you could say, but you're faking it till you make it. You want to get people interested. Okay, she's obviously growing her team. She obviously knows what she's doing, blah, 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 and get going. When you do get your team members, I know between you and Kayla and Spencer, I'm sure y'all can be like, dude, Kirsten is the worst person ever. She never is on her phone. She's always doing something else. She never gets back with me. Call me, text me, blow my phone up.
You have really helped me out since I joined.
Well, and I'm trying. I don't get on Facebook and add people every day like I should be, because I'm so busy, because I don't have anyone helping me. I'm so busy learning so I can teach other people. In fact, I have one girl who lives like 30 minutes away in Rowlett. I don't even know how I was friends with her on Facebook, because I lived in Rowlett for a year and a half and I didn't even know her. But she's so interested, and she was like, I'm saving money from each paycheck, and you're going to totally sign me up. And I'm like, let's get on it, girl. Like, how much are you saving from each check? When do you think you can sign up? Be inspirational. Even if you really have no idea what the crap you're doing, do that. And like I've told Spencer and them, because he had someone interested in something the other day, or no, it was you, maybe. I don't know. It might have been both of y'all. But you had someone interested, and you're like, okay, what do I say? Okay, well, say this. Copy and paste what I was telling you. Send it to them. Obviously, like when I sent you my website, you don't have to send them to my website. That's what I sent somebody. And I ain't retyping it. I'm just sending it to you.
I erased it. My website on it and sent it to her.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Every once in a while, post a picture. I don't know if there's still one on my page, but find a cute picture on Pinterest or wallpaper apps or whatever it may be, and post something about looking for, start out with the big numbers, say 25 or 50 people. I don't remember exactly what it said. Oh, give me 1 second. I've got to go to the bathroom right now.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
That's fine.
Okay. I don't remember exactly what I made it say. I'm out of breath. Let me see. Like, here's one. This isn't about the 50 people or whatever, but since I found this one, let me show you. Like, I took pineapples, just a random picture I found, but I added to it, if you could work part-time and get paid full-time, would you like this one? You're the one who liked it. Would you? If so, text work to put my number out or comment below. That is a call to action. You always want to put a call to action when you post a before and after, a product post, or a business post. If it has something to do with the business, now not obviously, hey, It Works bought my Starbucks. If it works, if you want It Works to buy your Starbucks, message me here or hit me up here. Here's my deets. Or that's what someone posted the other day. You know, make it, don't sound salesy. Like, be fun, be interesting, be cool. I'm not cool. Let's see. If you could make an extra $500 a month, or what could an extra $500 a month do for you? Someone said a brand new car payment. Well, join It Works for $99, and once you get 5 distributors and 4 loyal customers, and those people grow, because what you want to do, the only way I can get to Ruby is if you and Spencer and Kayla and all my other distributors get your 4 loyal customers, which is why I'm so eager to help y'all. Or I get so many loyal customers, our group volume has to be 400. So when you get your distributors, start teaching them, pounding it in them. If you don't want to talk to them, send them to me. I'll do weekly Zooms if I have to, training lessons. I'll do whatever it has to. I'll do whatever it takes. I'm not worried about getting to Ruby. My commissions check, is fine. Again, it was only $30-something, but that $30-something, I got my nails done or something. Not really, because it hasn't come through yet. It just posted, but stuff like that. Just random things like this free It Works product. Who wants a free It Works product? And then be like, hey friends, which is what I posted, and you already know this because you liked it. I'm pushing for a really big promotion. Actually, when I saw this, I should have erased this one because you don't want to say that. Let me try to find I don't, hold on, I'm trying to say like 20 million different things. Okay, I can't find it, but you could say, who wants a free It Works product of your choosing? You could put limitations on it where it's no more than $30 or whatever it may be. And what you do is if they comment like, because you're going to want to put comment or message me below. Comment below or message me. You'll send out a thing saying, okay, I'm really glad you're interested. I would love to send you a free product or whatever. And I have all this stuff in my phone I can send you. I'm just trying to say it. You don't have to write all this down. But I would love to give you a free product. Do you mind making a post on your page and tagging me? Then if I get 2 customers from your post, you can get a free product or whatever. Someone said that when they do it, they do like if they get 1 customer, they get or they have to get like 5 customers or something to get a product of whatever they want. But if it's just 1, they get like a free wrap or something, So you're thanking them, but you're not breaking your bank. But the thing is, if you get customers from them, you're making commission off of them. So you're really not killing yourself. And if it's your first 4 loyal customers, which I know your 30 days are already up, but you get $100 and then bam, you have $100 to spend with It Works. Let's see. I know those were popular when I posted them on Facebook. I don't remember so much Instagram if I even did it on Instagram. But then you could send them a post whether you're looking for product testers for It Works or wraps or ThermoFit or whatever. Again, I can send you all that. Let's see. If someone liked your post, you can send them what I sent you or told you earlier about, are you just being awesome and showing support, or are you interested, blah, blah, blah. Thanks for the love. Or you can, if you send them a voice message, be like, oh my gosh, girl, you have no idea how amazing this product is. You've got to get it in your hands. I can even get it for you at my cost, whatever. Voice messages, I've heard, are a big thing. They know you're not a salesperson. They know you're not fake. And it means a lot more to people that you actually took the time to say it than just write it. If it's on Facebook, I can do a voice thing. So I'll do one. But otherwise, in my text messages and stuff and Instagram, for me, since it's Android, it's stupid and gay. there's stuff on Snapchat to do too. I really don't really know how to work the Snapchat. I haven't found anyone who really said this is what you have to do, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
I know in my stories on Instagram and Facebook, I'll put my little story or whatever. Those are good for the black and green product things. They're only up for 24 hours. So you could do like this. Hold on. I'm really sorry. I'm just so hungry.
No, you're fine.
Let's see. Not Instagram, Pinterest. I just took all my pictures off my phone last night. When I hooked it up to my computer, I didn't realize. And so they all. Let's see. Like this one, the stretch mark one. This would be a good before and after picture, but it also shows the product. You could post that one. But I'm trying to find.
Is that on Pinterest?
Yeah, I just like this one. This is a good one to put in your story. Oh, your story.
Okay.
It works post, but you don't have to write on it. I mean, you could still put like, if interested, comment or send me a message or something like that. And you could even probably post that in your thing, but after 24 hours, go and erase it. After 24 hours, okay, like if you do like how I told you Jocelyn Yates does, every other picture was a before and after. After 3 days, go back and erase them so you can use them again, because you're following so many people a day. Not everyone is going to go back. They're always interested in your first 6 to 15 pictures. Not everyone's just going to scroll down for years.
Yeah.
Unless you just ran into a stalker. Savannah Morgan, Savanna Morgan. She did one over distributor signing. I'm going to post this on my YouTube page. It's very small. It's not huge or nothing. But so you don't have to write everything down. You can always go back and see it. But you always want to stay and be positive. It's not about you. It's about others. I know I've already said, a lot of people say the same stuff. I'm not reading the same thing over and over again, I promise. Set goals. Do a dream board. I know I did one a while back. I want to buy my own house or build my own house one day. I'm tired of renting. It's just easy right now because we don't really know where we want to live. My husband wants a diesel truck so bad. In fact, he had just gotten a wreck and got a rental truck, and we got a diesel truck. We had to drive an hour and a half to get the diesel truck, but we got a diesel truck. He's been in hog heaven ever since. I want to take the kids to Disney, and not worry about, okay, we can only spend this much money. You know, like I want to go and have fun. What was something else I put in there? I want a mom car, a Nissan Armada. I want my own car. My husband has a motorcycle, had a motorcycle. We just sold it. So he was using the motorcycle and I was driving the truck. Now, since we sold the motorcycle, since he broke his back and everything, we are down to the truck. It's not a big deal because he's on workman's comp. So if I need to go somewhere, I can either take it, or if he goes to work, he rides with our neighbor because thankfully they work together. So he'll leave the truck. So it's not like I'm ever without a car. And then there's some days where I'm like, look, I ain't getting out of the house today. So if you need something, you go get it yourself. Or just take the truck, because then I know I'm not going to have to get out. Otherwise, he'll be like, oh, I really need this from the store, and I don't want to have to stop on the way home. Well, no, remember you took the truck. Or I told you I'm not getting out of the house today. And trust me, when you get married, They're like that. If they're struggling or needing help or prayers, pray. Let them know you're going to pray for them. That's where I messaged that, how I got that one lady. Know their goals. If they're really interested in becoming a distributor, but they can't sign up right now, like how I told you about last night. Okay, why do you want to join? Where do you see yourself in 5 years if you join this company? I see myself as a double diamond. I do this, do this, do this. Okay, well, we got that down, or make them do a dream board. Okay, look, I know you're not signed up yet, but until you are, let me stay in touch with you. What are some dreams you have in mind? What do you want in 5 years? Because it makes them seriously stop and think about it. And then it's like, oh, no. I am saving $50 from this paycheck. I am signing up with this lady, and I am going to start making extra money. We say $5,000 to $2,000 because you don't want to say, do you want to be making 6 figures in 6 months? Because everyone's going to be like, scam, fake, bull crap, blah, 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 blah. But just say $500. That's not really that hard to get. In fact, if I could get 400 group volume, whether it was just by myself or with all of my distributors, if everyone was working, that'd be nice instead of just 3 of us. Which I'm not hating on y'all that are. That's not what I'm getting at. Again, it's not I know I'm doing what I can do, but I'm not doing as much as I can because I'm too busy learning the company. So I can help y'all grow. But anyways, if we could get 400, okay, bam, I'm making $500 an extra a month, $5.99, whatever it is. But I don't know if it's going to be every month. I don't know if it's just if my group volume is at 400, whatever it may be. But once you get distributors, then they got to get distributors and they got to get loyal customers. And it's just like it is a pyramid group chain thingy-majigger, but it works.
Yeah.
I'm not sure exactly what my sister-in-law is at anymore because I know when they had this big promotion of the $5.99, which I wish they would do again so we could grow, like they all did. But I know she grew a lot. But I don't remember what she is now. I think she was executive, but I don't know if she is still, or if that's what she became. Don't set your goals so high. Like, don't say you're going to live in freaking Hollywood mansion or something. You're not going to be a movie star.
Exactly.
So Savannah said that she prays for her team every day. I don't know if you can see that, but I just spit a chip out.
No, I didn't see that.
Pray for your team. Like, God, who needs me in their life? Who needs this job? Who's struggling right now? And so forth. Last night, because my house was so quiet, I almost put on some music on the TV because we have YouTube on the TV. Mm-hmm. And then I was going to say a little prayer, and I was like, that's too much work to get on YouTube and everything else. I was like, God, just please help me find one person that I can talk to. And then that one lady came to me and was like, hey, I live in Rowlett, blah, blah, I'm interested, blah, blah. And I was like, holy crap, yes. And I was like, okay, I'm going to start praying more. I haven't today, but I also haven't tried to do anything. I didn't even wake up till 12 o'clock, but I had a quiet house. Yami, whatever, Fernandez, Yami. She's another good one to watch. I
watched one or two of hers.
Yeah. She's more, I think she's younger than me, actually. But she's younger and she's higher than I am. So that makes me like, look, if them little kids can do it, I can do it. There ain't nothing. Now, they don't have kids, though. And another thing they say to do, which I know there was a meeting in Houston today or a group thingy-majigger, but going to boot camps, going to parties in your area, they help, or throw a party yourself, whether it's an online party. I know you're shy and you don't do Facebook, never mind. But if someone else watches this is on there. Do that kind of stuff. Look up distributors in your area. Like, hey, can you help me host a party? My distributor lives in Dallas, Texas. I forgot where I live. You know, can you help me or whatever? I mean, I'll even look up. I don't care. I don't mind helping. Find really good before and after pictures. Like, I hate finding the skinny people that you can't even tell used a wrap.
Mhm.
I mean, unless you can like totally tell that you couldn't see any abs and then you can see abs. Like those I'll use, but hair and nails is a good one. I like using like the heavier set people who did like one of the weight loss packets or the group products or whatever. It's not just one product and you can hardly tell a difference. Every picture when you post, she said you need to have an emoji. You don't always have, I'm not big on emojis. I'll try to put one in every blue moon. A call to action, every post has to have a call to action if it's about the business and company or products. For example, she said, I'm so pumped. I have 2 more spots for the body applicator, which is the wraps tonight for 40% off. Text me or text wraps to, and then she gave her phone number. Do a call to an urgency call. Say you posted on Monday, you had 3 more spots. I know I started this early and I forgot to finish it, but you have 3 more spots for distributor or for VIP who wants to start making extra money today. Wednesday, I have 2 more spots. Who else is available? And then on Friday, I have 1 more spot. Hurry before the chance is up to make $500 a month. That way you're posting about it a lot, but they can tell that the number's decreasing, even though you probably haven't signed 1 person up. Or start higher than that. Start at 15, then go down to 4. Like, oh, she's signing. And that's another thing you can do. You can get the distributor tab. I have one. I continue and post it on a few pictures. I'm signing distributors left and right. Who else is ready to join my team? Something like that. I haven't done that a lot, but I post something easy that I can just throw on there because I'm so busy looking up information. I mean, I've finished this notebook and I've already started another one. Do a weight loss challenge. Who's beach? Oh no, that's a name on Instagram. Just kidding. Put a picture with the caption, I have 5 openings for a December weight loss challenge. I'm so excited about this. If you're anything like me and wanting to eat the whole, what is that word? Oh, the whole world during the holiday season, but want to keep rocking your body, or lose some of them extra pounds, drop your favorite emoji. I can send you the details of this challenge. Or drop your email. Some people don't want to, they'll put an email. Don't email them. Just send them a message. Or if you're really into emailing, send them an email. But make sure you put, like, it works or something. So when you go back, you can search it works and it'll pop up. Make sure there's an urgency, a product information, and a call to action in that order. I have 5 openings left for whatever product. It's a weight loss product. You don't have to actually say the name. And then a call to action. Drop your emoji, email, or call me. If they like it, message them. Hey girl, thanks for the love on my page. Are you interested in learning more about the product? No. Okay. Yes. Before and afters. Or if they say yes, then just send them more information. I don't know where I came. I skipped a page or skipped a line. If someone asks you, what do you do for work? Some of the things you can say, I'm going to write these over here and you can copy them. I show people, but I'm going to say them too, so if someone watches this later. I always put can you see me?
Yeah.
Okay, it just said my internet connection was unstable. I show people how to blah, blah, blah. A couple of the things, or I show college kids how to make money from their phones. I show weight loss people, or you don't want to say fat people, how to lose weight and get results with natural products. I show moms how to make an extra income, or extra $500 a month without having to get a second job. Okay, someone's dog is literally on my last nerve. I show people how to fire their boss. That's a good one. I show people how to fire their boss. I've used that one a couple of times. Or I show people how to make an extra income, get a $500 raise without asking their boss. Show people how to work part-time with a full-time income. That's another one I use a lot. Because it makes people like, oh, well, how? How do you do that? Blah, 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 blah. Show people how to stay at home with their kids and make money. Again, these are all different ones. You don't want to send the same one to everybody, but like if it's a mom, if it's someone who's dying to stay at home, blah, 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 blah. Housewives make more money. Show housewives to make more money than their husband. Or show people how to retire early and work for themselves. How do I get them to ask what I do? Message people, be like, if you want them to ask what you do, usually like when I ask someone on Facebook or something, or even on Instagram. Instagram, I'm kind of more like hardcore, like just beat down to the punchline, because it's just followers. You're not friends.
Yeah.
I mean, you're friends, but I'm not talking about that. Facebook is more of a friendship relationship thing, whereas Instagram is just, she's annoying, I'm not following her back, blah, 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 and you just go on about yourself. It's a magazine, is what someone said. So post what you want. Only post and like what you want to see. If you don't want to see dark, grainy, nasty pictures, I'm not talking about perverted pictures. I'm just talking about like stuff that's not pretty. Don't like it. But if you like it, that's what's going to keep popping up. And that's another great way. If you want to see everything I do, like all my crap. I'm going to pop up more. So like all my stuff, comment on my stuff. I'm not necessarily saying me, just whoever you want to follow more, do that on their page. And those people will be the ones who, that's kind of like the algorithm, I think. I mean, I guess it's just they pop up more, they comment more, they show up more. But like on Facebook, when I ask somebody, and you can do this on Instagram too, like, hey, thanks for the ad or the follow. How are you? Blah, blah, blah. Some people will be like, oh, well, I don't really know you. I'm not adding you. Or do I know you? If they say, do I know you? Lie and say you saw them in your suggested friends. Again, you're not on Facebook, but if you ever join Facebook, lie and say you saw them on your suggested friend list. Or what's something else you can say? Ignore them. Don't even worry about them. Or some people say, well, I only talk to friends and families. Bull crap. Shut up. You're lying. Just erase them. You don't need them in your life. You don't want to see a lot of negativity. You want to stay positive. You want people who's going to post positive. When you add people on Instagram and they add you back, especially since you're private, go to their page. Do they post often? If you go to their first 6 pictures and they're within the last couple of weeks, like the last week, 6-7 days, great. You're going to want them on your team. But if you go to that 6th picture and it's from June or April, you don't want them on your team. They're not going to post a lot. But if it's a young college person, they might have been doing college classes and didn't have a lot of time to post, So I kind of, it depends. If I think they'd be great at it or at least good with the product, like especially hair, skin, nails product for the Mermaid Challenge or whatever, then I'm going to keep them. And I'll just ask them to do a product instead. And then if they're interested, they can do it. They might post a little more. If someone says, okay, so then I'll be like, so, what'd you do today, blah, blah, blah. I worked all day. Well, what do you do for your, what kind of work do you do? I work at Burger King flipping burgers. Oh, I heard you can always say, even if they don't make crap, always say, oh, I heard you can make a lot of money doing that. And they'll be like, well, you could if I was in this line or this line, but with what I'm doing, I don't make nothing. I hate my job, blah, blah, blah. Bam, you have an opening right there when they ask you, what do you do? I help people fire their boss. Or I help people, whatever one of those things I sent you. Work part-time with the full-time income. If they're a college kid they might not have said they were in college, but you can look on their page and find out. I make college kids work from their phone. I help college kids work from their phone, blah, blah, blah. But you want to put I teach or I help so they know they're in business for themselves, but they're not in business by themselves, if that makes sense.
Okay.
If they work and they love their job, ask them later on, what do they do in their free time? Oh, I go to the lake all of the time, blah, blah. What do you do? I go to the lake too, but I make money while I'm at the lake or something, Just always try to find an opening. If someone asks you, how much did you make your first month? Do you really make any money? You don't ever have to say how much you made. Unless it's like with you, I just said how much I made. But I'm just telling you, I didn't make $1,000 in my first month. I'm not nowhere near there yet. I probably could if I would have pushed myself a little harder, but I have a sister-in-law who's pregnant, working, taking care of my sick brother, blah, blah. She don't have a lot of time. So, and I'm just so busy trying to learn. Now, the power hours, in that power hour, which is something that we just started doing, she'll give you something to do, and then you take 30 minutes or however long she gives you, and you do that. Like the first night she did it, I made it to that one. And I honestly know I did not think of you because it was on Facebook. I didn't think anything of it. But then I remembered we do it on Zoom now, so that's why I said something to you. Find 20 people. Go through your friends list, not the first 20, but 20 people you know or you think would be awesome at this job. People who are positive, people who are active, people who are, whether it's active on their phone or active in person, like not shy at all, and then just go up to anybody and talk to them. I know when my husband goes to the store, I'm like, hey, here's my coupons. Remember, pass them out at the Walmart or whatever, you know. Unless I go with him, then don't forget to make me say something, you know, so I'll say something. And if there's a line behind us in line, like the checkout line, I'm not going to say anything. I might just say, hey, here's my coupon if you ever think about getting one of my products or something. Again, that's if there's like one or two people behind me. But if there's a long line, I'm not going to do it. Unless, like, I do my monthly grocery shopping while she's doing my stuff and be like, hey, by the way, I work for this company, you know. I have my information on it. You know, if you ever feel like, you know, if you ever want to grow your hair out or whatever. Like, my husband tries to find compliments them. Like, we went to, okay, he knew I was going to kill him on this one, but we went to Twin Peaks. We love, love, love their appetizers. I could care less about what they look like. But it's like Hooters. Okay.
Okay.
We went to Twin Peaks the other day, and we had this African-American little girl. She was our waitress. And I had said something to him at first because I was like, oh, my God, her stomach is so hairy. Because they wear those short tops and then the shorts. I was like, her stomach is so hairy that she can shave. So he comes later on and says, have you ever heard of It Works, blah, 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 and was talking to her. And he was like, well, I think you have beautiful skin. You should try out some of her products. And the product he said was hair, skin, and nails. And I was like, her stomach hair does not need to get any longer. Like, shut up, Wesley. And I told him later on, I was like, what? He was like, but it got her interested, didn't it? And I was like, I don't care. I don't want to come next time and her stomach hair like be in my food because she tried my product. I was like, you're so dumb. But you could tell her hair was long, but it was her own natural hair. Like, she had never cut it or anything. It was beautiful. But that was a good place because they're all young teenager girls. And they all wanted in on it. And I was not handing out all my business cards there, which those little business cards you get in your packet. Mm-hmm. You can order more online. These little things. I just put my website, my name, my phone number, and my Facebook link. And I also put 40% off everything. Call or text anytime. And then my distributor ID, which is that 11 blah, blah, blah number. You can get the Vistaprint. I think you can get the little sticker thingies that you can put on there where it's nice and neat. I just haven't yet. And you can do them at home if you have a printer too, probably. But anyways, if they ask how much you make, be like, I don't know. I haven't finished collecting it yet. Like, you're still making your paycheck. And then they're going to be like, she's making a lot of money if she's still collecting it, you know? I've never really said that. I'm just saying, well, we get paid 3 different ways. Monthly commissions, which is 15% off each person underneath you. And then if you're at a rank, whatever rank you're at, you get so much for that rank. And I say I'm at a Ruby, which I'm not. I'm at boxed in for Ruby, but I haven't hit Ruby yet. I say I make $5.99 a month. And then you can get weekly bonuses. The weekly bonuses, I think, are just, what is it? Like, if I was to help you, if I signed you up today, and then I help you get your 2 loyal customers, like ASAP. I think that would be, I'm not 100% sure. I haven't got a weekly bonus, so I'm not 100% sure what it is. Okay, here's a good. Most people do network marketing. They just don't get paid to do it. Most people have done it and they don't realize they've done it. What are some things you've shared or promoted? Again, you're on Instagram. You've shared dress pictures and stuff. You're helping share their page, their product. When you go to a good restaurant, you tell your friends about it. One example, they said, if you have kids, you're going to ask around for a good babysitter. That is network marketing. If you have a joke and you're going to share it because you think it's funny, even though 9 times out of 10 you probably did not create that joke, that's network marketing. Going to see a movie and then telling your friends about it, that's network marketing. And you can always say most people have been doing it since they were 5 years old. That way they know, okay, well, I'm not going to need any training on this. It's going to be super easy, blah, blah, blah. You know. But in your spare time, this is something you need to do. Take time, turn off all your social media, blah, blah. Why did you join? Write a list of a few things. Why did you join? Then, which is basically just like your dream board. I wanted to build my own house or buy my own house. Do what I want, when I want, and get what I want. Give my kids a better life, and make enough so my husband didn't have to work 24/7. Because 9 times out of 10, when he does work, he works till he kills himself, which is why we're in the situation we're in. Actually, that was because it was snowing and he wasn't used to working in that condition and slipped. Let's see. Some of the things you can put is food lover, God, boy, mom, traveler, family, blah, blah. Here's some of the apps that they use for iPhones. Word Swag is one. That's the one where you can get a pretty picture off Pinterest or whatever and put words on it. Cleaner, that's also an Android one. That one, if you follow, I think you can follow up to like 200 people an hour on Instagram, but only like 1,000 a day. So what I normally do is I don't really count how many I do. I'll just find I try to do between 50 and 100 an hour when I do it. And then I'll skip a day, and I'll give that day, I'll either be messaging people or doing trainings on YouTube or something. And then that next day at lunchtime or something, I'll go to my Cleaner app, and everyone who did not follow me back, you can hit quick select and then hit unfollowers, and it'll unfollow all of them for you. It'll take a while, but you can close the app and it'll still be doing it for you. And you can even go through, I know you want hold on, before I say that, let me make sure I have the two things straight. You want your following to be at least a couple hundred less than your followers. Right now, my followers is 1,383. My following is 412. I obviously need to build that, but I just erased 400 people last night. So I need to add that up today. But there's some of my followers on Cleaner you can go to. Let me show you. It's going to look like this right here. This one.
Okay.
I don't know if you can really see that, but you'll go to it, and at the bottom it'll have, I wish they had one for Facebook, but it'll say quick select unfollowers, select non-followers, and it'll select all of the people who haven't followed me back, which is the orange little tabs, and then I'll hit unfollow. Or you can even go to where it says followers and erase the people who follow you that you don't follow back. If they're not, again, that's when I go by their profile picture. Do they look real? Do they look old enough? And do they look like they're actually going to do this? If not, erase. Goodbye. And I haven't finished going through all of them like I need to. That's why I have so many followers and not enough following.
So you need more followers than what you're following?
You want at least a couple hundred more. So if you have 500 following or followers, you want 700 followers. Something like that. It don't have to be. Let me see if I can pull up your page and tell you. Dude, those people are really loud. Okay, so you have 467 followers and 946 following. But a lot of the things you're probably following is probably boutiques and pages. Hold on.
Yes, I do follow a lot of the boutique pages.
And on those, it's not that you can't. You just want, I know what one of the persons said, you want your, follow them. But erase people who aren't really doing nothing for you, you know. You want people, when they go to your page, to be like, oh, she has a lot of followers. Like, she's popular, you know, especially if your page is private. That'll be, like you promoted those Quaker Oats.
Mm-hmm.
That was network marketing, telling people about them. You want to do once a week a personal post. Once with a personal picture, whether it's of you and your family or just you or whatever. Some of those other apps, I'm sorry, are Stack, STACK. I think that's one where you can put the picture on top of the picture. Like I said, I just used Watermark. Is that the name of it? Yeah, Watermark. And InstaSize. That changes your pictures to fit an Instagram where you don't have this black mark or black stuff and then just your little picture. Some people say post hourly. They post hourly. It might just be like random stuff. Again, I know on Instagram, the more you comment, the blah, 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 the more you get seen. So post, go to Pinterest and look up interactive posts. Like that one I did about the French fries. Or you don't want to do the ones that have the little emojis that they have to do because that's Facebook thing. But they can post an emoji, but I'm talking about the one that posts this for love, this, you know, those 5 different emojis. That's like a Facebook thingy majigger. But do like, what's your favorite ice cream or something, stuff like that. Like I did the French fries and I did I guess I just did the French fry. Whatever. And you can tell if you really go back through my Instagram, like you can tell when I learned something new because that's when I started doing, like when I learned the information about the pretty pictures and stuff, that's when I started doing it. When I learned about the sayings, that's when I started doing it. And so what I do every night, I'll go to Pinterest and I'll find an inspirational quote, an interactive post, and then maybe like a couple other little things like a dress or a clothing item or like something for the nursery that I want. And I'll turn my phone on airplane mode and I'll go to Instagram and I'll post that picture and put the comment in it and then send it to Facebook or whatever. And then I'll hit post and it's not going to post. And I'll do that with all of my stuff. That way in the morning when I get up, I can hit retry. And then like 2 hours later, retry. 2 hours later. And that way I already had it posted, especially if I know my bidet is going to be busy. Like last night, I did not do that because I knew my husband and kid weren't going to be home today. But then again, I should have because I haven't done anything. So like wake up, do an inspirational post. Around noon, do a fashion, fitness, or a selfie, some kind of lifestyle post or a freedom post. Where do you want to be now? Or how far have you come since you joined the business? Or inspire someone, but be real. Because 9 times out of 10, people are bored at their lunch and they want to see something cool. And they're going to be like, oh, that lucky bastard, she's at home. Oh, excuse me. She's at home working and I wish I was home working, you know? And then like after work around 5 or 6, do a result picture or something. Or if I didn't have Confianza, which is what I have right here, I wouldn't have made it through my day, especially with a 2-year-old. But like that would be a good post. If you babysit, you need Confianza because, or just even if you just get a picture off Instagram or Pinterest that's not too networky, but it's just like the Confianza and like flowers or something, like you just like decorated your house to post the picture, and then write something or just post it and be like, if I wouldn't have had my my Confianza or whatever, however you say it, if I wouldn't have had that today, there's no way I would have made it through my day dealing with kids all day. Like I really wish I would have known about that when I worked at the daycare. I probably would still be at the daycare. Make alarms on your phone. So that's what keeps going off. Baby, now that every time that goes off, it's every hour. But I'll try to post something that hour. And then not every hour. I'll go and follow people every hour. And then I have like every 2 hours, it'll say follow and post. And that's when I'll go and make a post. And that's not my daily life post either. Like if Colt does something stupid or something, you better believe I'm going to post that. I don't care if it's at 4:45 and I know I'm about to post something at 5 o'clock. Don't take away your personal life. Another lifestyle post could be where I was, where I am, and where I'm going. If you post 3 a day, you can do that. Put an emoji. I heard red gets their attention. So do something red, like a red dot or something, and then be like, can I just blow your mind? I can't believe this. And then post like a before and after picture or something, or be like, I know you're reading this and wondering, can I really do it? Text and comment, or text or comment, I love what I do, but what I love the most is that I do it all from my cell phone. That's something else you could post. Just do a random selfie of yourself with like a Bible verse or something, or a random quote like she is fierce or whatever. I don't know. I mean, don't go say you are some loudmouth when you know you're not. Just because you're not. You're really quiet. No. I don't know. You might have changed in the last couple of years. I don't know. It's been a while since we've hung out. But stuff like that. Do a before and after post. Again, this is something else that you can go and find. I'm going to send you some of those other people on Instagram because I forget that people have Facebook and Instagram. But take their result. Be like, I'm so excited for, again, first name only, and their results. Or, holy crap, I'm so excited with Jade's results. She used our top selling product on our weight loss system, and she's lost 15 pounds. My best friend used it too and lost 30. That's freaking insane. Even if you don't even know who they are. Like, I don't even know who Jocelyn Yates is except through Facebook and YouTube. But I made her sound like she was my best friend last night in that post. Let's see. When you go through your Instagram, you want this person said to do it before and after every 9 posts. Jocelyn Yates said she did it every other post, and that's how she got all of her loyal customers. It really just depends on what your style is. You just have to kind of figure something out. Look up hashtags for your city, for your state, for the type of car you have, for your dog, the makeup you use, whatever. Stuff like that. And even though you might not use those hashtags, but you can go to those hashtags and find people. Let's see. I'm trying to read. Most of this is just stuff I did. Okay, hold on. That's my husband. Hello. Hey. Okay, give me a second. Okay, bye. I'm gonna have to go here in a second. They're almost home. I guess let's go ahead and stop there, and I'll mark this page, and I'll get back with you later today. If he's still asleep when he gets here, then I'll text you and get back on with you.
Okay, that's fine.
But I have to go get him my other car because for some reason he can't carry him in. But all right, well, I'll holler at you later, and if you need anything, call me or text me or whatever.
Okay.
All right. Bye, girl.
All right, bye.